One of my favorite fashion designers ever once said,
Start copying what you love. Copy, 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 copy. At the end of the copy, you will find yourself. In fashion or the creative industry as a whole, copying and referencing is a murky topic and generally considered to be shameful. Copying is not theft. Copying is the first step of learning anything, but in fashion, we somehow pretend that originality can come without going through that stage. When you learned to ride a bike for the first time, did you do what everyone else was doing, or did you pedal backwards like a fucking idiot? When I learned to sketch as a kid, I would initially put my favorite superhero's image up to a glass window and trace around it. Then I could just look at the image and produce a decent copy of it. After that, I could finally do it from memory. This pattern didn't change when I entered apparel. Learning always starts the same way. When I started designing clothes, I looked at things that I liked and tried to make them again with whatever minor tweaks I felt were necessary. Eventually, my tweaks became major, and now I'm just tweaking my own ideas from years ago. I think that's what Yoji meant. And as someone who didn't study fashion and didn't come out of college with a degree and an established design language, I found this to be a valid path to getting to where we are today. Every year, we do an annual collection, which I choose to frame in my mind as a letter to the industry. Sometimes it's a love letter, sometimes it's full of disdain, hence I just refer to it as a letter. In 2023, the collection, or the letter, was about the process of making clothes. Each garment was exploring a particular skill or technique of garment construction and exaggerating it. Jackets with zippers. Here, have 9 zips. Shirt with extra buttons. Here's 50 buttons for you. Shirt focused on the skill of cutting fabric. Here is a fully constructed shirt with the unsewn components of another shirt attached to the bottom, 2 extra sleeves, an extra body, all attached to the hem circumference, making the length of the shirt longer. In 2024, the collection acknowledged the no longer true nature of clothes being passed from one generation to another, featuring garments that appear to be repaired by several generations that owned them. One shirt in this collection was cut using an oversized neck hole. It was so oversized that you could wear it at your waist like a skirt, so we called it the skirt. In this year's collection, we discussed the framework that clothing is built on, which is the human body, using garments to obscure the human body, and using the body to recontextualize garments, such as a shirt with 4 arms, or a shirt where the external pockets are shaped like lungs that inflate and deflate depending on how full they are. We also referenced a few of our old ideas with this new item called the skirt, taking the 2023 2 shirts idea and applying it to the 2024 skirt, an entire skirt with the components of another skirt attached to the bottom, allowing you to wear the item multiple ways, at your shoulders like a traditional shirt, or at your bust like a top, or at the waist like a skirt.
I never studied fashion. All of my education came from copying, referencing, and building one idea on top of another. And now, after a decade, we've reached a place where we're now referencing our own past work. I think that's what Yoji meant, which is you keep copying until you meet yourself.